Alisher Aminov, board member. To my right, I have the secret weapon, Maribel Gonzalez, my wife. And the real secret weapon, Bill Campoll, our treasurer for our empowerment center.
Okay.
Tee it up a bit.
Yeah.
So this is, I think, your third time here. Just a few weeks ago, you were in to detail out a request for American Rescue Plan funds for the WEPA, and so with the reception you got from the commissioners and information you provided and so on, I think they are prepared today to take action on that. So if you want to provide any more information or recap, I guess, essentially what the program is and what the need is for the funding, then we can go from there.
That's fine.
Good morning. I'll keep it short and brief. We have been meeting quite frequently with the community at large. It is a community project. We need to invest in the growth of our community. And that is what we saw when we started developing WEPA, the Empowerment Center. What we did was we chose to replicate a model that's already in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's a successful model. It's been in existence for 8 years. It started out in a little small space, and it now in 2022, after 8 years, it has expanded to a second location. They added 16,000 square feet, and then the latest addition is 55 or 65,000 square feet in the city of Lancaster. It has been replicated most recently in the city of Reading. They actually have a center up and running. The city of York is about to unveil their building and their tech centro in next month. And Lebanon is next, and why not? Well, the reason why is because our community's in pain, and we are all studied out. Since 1960, they've been saying that we need a training center. We need a center that is inclusive, and it's for everyone to get the skills and to get the trainings that they need to become marketable members of our community. So, you know, we're all studied out. I still have to continue doing the studies, and the numbers aren't good, you know. They talk about you know, the students in the local school district, how 90% of them are just barely making it. Their homes are barely making it. Let's start with the adults who are responsible for those young adults that are coming up. We need to take care of them. We need to provide opportunities for them. It's not that we're doing the work for them, it's that we are bringing opportunities for them to get better and encourage them. So we look at them in a holistic way. They come in, they tell us their story, they tell us what their needs are, and in conjunction with community, you know, nonprofit agencies or whatever other agencies are available in the county, we work together. We can't do it alone, but we need to provide this space that we have identified with opportunities to get certified and trained in the construction trade, technology, the health care industry. We're looking at the property that we're looking at and doing the ARPA ask. We'll also have a culinary arts kitchen. Remember I mentioned the word holistic, so we're going to have folks that are working in the building with the individual as a whole. It's not just running them through the program and forgetting about them. It's about making sure that systems are in place. So a full-time social worker in the building, a behavioral health specialist that's going to be available to the students. You have to get people whole up here and in here in their figurative hearts in order to get them better on the backside, on the back end. We have a building that is available. It's here in the Central Business District, so it's accessible to everyone. Walking, just public transportation, folks that are living outside, and the ones that can't get to it, trust me, WEPA has a little wave action in its logo, we're gonna find the ways to get around it and get through our challenges that we have. And that's what COVID did. It exposed everything that is good about a community, but also the bad. And we have to make sure that we do better on the back end of getting out the COVID mess, but not necessarily just COVID, just the future challenges. The classes are all in English. They're being done by instructors from HAC, Harrisburg University. We're bringing in all the horses, you know, all the troops to come in and provide the training. So we specifically are not going to be doing the training. We're bringing in folks from HAC, being one of our partners, to bring the instructors to help folks in the different areas of occupation. We did ask for $750,000, and that's just a little drop in the bucket. It really is, because it's going to take a lot more than that to get people through. First of all, the building needs renovating. It needs to be up to date for 2022 standards. So it's going to take some investing in that. We're also going to be providing free or low cost, minimum cost training to the folks. So the most that we see them buying into it is $150. It's registration, it's a background check. They're not going to be turned away. We're going to focus on our folks here. Unfortunately, some other groups have ideas about bringing, you know, workforce, you know, folks from outside of the county, outside of the state, across state lines. No, we need to take care of our families here. We need to take care of our communities first. And then once we're all taken care of, then we can open it up to everybody else, right? Because we want to be a welcoming community. We're not going to be the savior and the savior of all the problems here, but we need to have a place. If we do not have a place to do the meaningful work that this community needs, then we're just going to be we're just going to keep seeing the same struggles that are occurring not just today, but have been for the past 20, 30 years. It's going to take the community as a whole to buy into it, and we have letters of support. Someone asked me this morning, he said, how many letters have you gotten? I said, well, I got a good amount, over 50 plus letters of support. But it's not just a letter of support. There's other things that are needed in the center. I do have Bill Campoll with me because he is the person that's handling the budget. Some of the numbers that we have shared previously are based on assumptions, right? Mm-hmm. And these are programs that we're working on. So we're working with private foundation donors. We're working with folks out of Lancaster, so it's going to be a regional effort that are helping us to access funds that are available to the community. That's pretty much WEPA in a short version. So if anyone has any questions for any of us up here, please feel free to ask.
Commissioner?
No, I don't have any questions, but for the public, they'll think that $750,000 is a lot of money, and
Yeah, I did. The characterization of drop in the bucket is, I know you didn't mean it, that's not a meaningful grant.
No, absolutely.
Because to us, it's a huge commitment. So I just wanted to clarify that is, from our point of view, this is a very big commitment to
Absolutely.
jumpstart this project, and we are buying into that to that extent. So I just wanted to clear from our point of view.
And to add to that, Rafael described my role briefly, but the way I see it going forward is the bigger role is to ensure that we've got the right controls in place from a cash management standpoint, an accounting system, reporting, all that are areas I have experience with throughout my career since I retired. I'm looking to use them in a different way now, but all that is being planned for. So I think it's important that we all understand that, you know, it's just not going to be a bucket here and, you know, money's coming in and we're putting it. It's going to be a strong system, internal controls in place. So.
To make a motion?
I make a motion that we use $750,000 of our ARPA funds to help kickstart the WEPA project and purchase the building on South 9th Street, or, yeah, I think it's South 9th Street.
Can I interject? I didn't get in quite fast enough. I just wanted to mention that, and we discussed this on the solicitor's advice, because it's an acquisition of an asset, of a liquid asset, that a lien, we would be in a lien position, the county be in a lien position on the property in the event that at some point it's liquidated.
Sure.
Since these are federal grant funds being passed through, would that be the case? So
Yes,
you
I would
make that
amend
part
my
of the
motion
Yep.
to include a lien agreement so that, you know, God forbid something doesn't work out and the federal government expects their money back, we can
Sure.
accomplish that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hearing that, I'll second the motion. Any discussion or any questions from anyone? Not all in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, so moved. You have your building.
Super, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. And again, thank you for your commitment to this project.
Thank you
And
for,
there's a lot of volunteer hours involved here, and we're very excited for what this can mean to Lebanon County.
And I know all of our employers are really looking for employees, so whatever you can do to bring
To upskill. Yeah.
people, up to the level that they need to be hired. I mean, people are paying very well these days, so it's exciting that we have this opportunity to partner with you.
And Rafael mentioned the training will be in English, but we also want to, bring out that it's also going to be bilingual. Because
Yes.
one of the barriers that employees are facing is the language barrier.
Yes,
So if they need to upskill just in the language, we're going to have that available for them.
yes. Thank you.
Do you have anticipated closing on the property? I'm assuming sometime in March or maybe April or,
it's March 18th.
okay.
And that's all.
Well, that's not too far away.
No,
And if you could let me know who's going to be doing the settlement preparation on your part, on behalf of you, if you already have someone doing the legal work for that, let me know who that is, and I'll put them in touch with the solicitor.
and would you be providing a draft of agreement on the lien process
Yeah.
and how that would ultimately could be removed?
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
plan to do, just have them connect with and then we'll need some form of letter of request to draw down the funds.
Mhm.
And we do have half of the ARPA is on hand, so we'll need some form of request to draw down so that I can then do the check request. All right?
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
All right. Maribel, congratulations on your continued work with the Women's Commission. We talked
thank
about
you.
earlier today. So.
Oh, thank you.
She does a nice job.
I enjoy it and I've learned a lot from the other women.
All right. Anything else for this phase? No? Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Good
Thank
luck.
you all.
Thank you.